capital of Syria is Damascus. It's 70,000 years old. More than 23 million people are living in Syria. Syria, inside Iraq, under Turkey, next to Jordan, Israel under Syria.
Should work. Maybe not. I can click.
Okay. About Syria. Syrian, like, they are very different people. This is when they do the weddings, like, like, different clothes. This is weddings too. Everything, like, different. Just Syria doing that stuff. This is the houses in Syria. This is old house, has been, like, 25,000 years old. And this is a restroom. In Syria, we don't have restrooms in, like, our houses. So, I mean, not now, like in 19th century. So the people were going to the restroom, like every complex had a restroom, bathroom. So they're taking shower, having lunch with all the neighbors, this stuff. This is how they look like. This is the houses. Syrian culture. This is the old, like, street in Syria, and we still use it. Like, this is still, like, cars. This is a dessert, just Syrian make it. We will have some at the end. This is the old building for the government. They built it, like, I think, like, too much old. For real, I don't know when they built it. This stuff, like tea, coffee. My grandmother's still using this stuff. I like it. Now the awesome stuff in Syria. I mean, everyone knows Syria, Lebanon. They're having, like, a Lebanese festival in Birmingham last 1 month. And this is tabbouleh. This is, like, I don't know what's translation for English in Arabic in the English, but I mean, I don't know kibbeh and this stuff. So you can explain for them kibbeh.
It's like meat.
Yeah.
You make in the pan.
You like it, yeah. And this is some baklava. Aleppo take on 2006, the first city in the world making baklava. They make it, like, I think 500 meters for baklava. Everyone came. Syria under the independence. From 1616 to 1926, Syria was part of the Ottoman Empire. In 1926, France decided with England to take control of Syria and Iraq and Georgia and Lebanon. Syria after the independence. Syria became nation in 1946 after a revolution against the French government. In this time, Syria was under the military law. From 1946 to 1968, every 3 months we had, like, change president. Every, like, soldier do not like the president, make him, like, take the tank and take it. He said, I don't want you to be my president, I want to change you. Like, every 3 months we have change in president. This is
This one you wanted, or?
What?
Did you want to get the next one?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the first president. He came on 1967. The people want him, they voted for him. This is the president of the army. He didn't like him. He told him, I don't want you to be my president. He decided with his friends to make a coup against him and taking the control from him. He just be president for 1 year and the people voted for him. He made a Syrian constitution. He was saying, like, what you are taking in history now. But that one didn't like that, and he wanted that to happen because he wanted Syria to be under the military law. Oh, can I come back?
Yeah.
Yeah. That president, when he came on 1968. On 1968, he decided with friends, everyone will be like, his friend was the president, he was the president of the army and the president of the Congress. They decided to make everything for them, okay? But that one didn't want to do that. So what he did, he just take his friend and put him in the jail, and he said, I am the president for everything. That president is really bad. He became, on 1970, he canceled the Syrian constitution, he made his own constitution. His own constitution was really bad. He said, I will pick my Congress, I will make my constitution. He was the president for everything. Like, I mean it. He was the president for the judgments, for the, like, anything. Like, for the military, for, yeah, wherever he was president for. And everyone was saying, and his pictures in the street, in the schools, like in the Republic, in the parks, you can see his pictures. He was bad president. In 1982, some Islamic groups trying to make revolution against him. He didn't want to do that. They tried to kill him, but he didn't die. They shot him 2 shots in his chest, but he didn't die. After 2 days, his brother came to him, and he said, "What we're gonna do?" He said, "Let's kill all of them," and they did. After 2 days, they killed 60,000 people. I think I didn't take a picture for that, but it was really bad. My uncle died on that time. They take him, put him in the jail. After 6 months, someone was out of the jail. He said, "You're like," he told my dad, "Your uncle died." Like, my uncle died. It was really bad for my grandmother. 6 years, she can't forget it. It was really bad. So that president, that's the bad more than the other. This is his son. He became president. He became president after his dad did. They make an amendment in the Constitution because we have the Constitution said the president can't be president if he is if he under 40 years old. That one was like 35 years old. When he dad died, they made the amendment said the president can be 35 years old. Then he became president. People do not voted. The Congress of his dad said we want that to be president. Just 1% said no. Like 99.99 said yes. The people, like my dad always saying, we had to make revolution when that time came. But they didn't. The people were so mad from that. But they didn't say that. Syria and Arab Spring. Actually, guys, I don't know if you heard about Arab Spring. Every dictator, like any dictator in the Middle East, Egypt, Tunis, Libya, they make a revolution against him and they take him out. And one of them died, the same Muammar Gaddafi. I don't know if you know, Mr. Hoffman know. Yeah. Syrian people were really bad, were really bad situation. No money, nothing. The president was taking half of the properties for him, half of the money of the government was for him. His cousins were taking everything, were taking the control of Syria. There is nothing for the people, just them. Actually, they're making something good, like golden streets, they're making some stuff good, but everything, the people were tired, no money. We were in bad situation. The revolution started. People making the demonstrations, and that's what I mean when I say demonstration. Yeah. Yeah, people making demonstration, saying we don't want that president, but he didn't listen to them. He just kill. Wherever he see, just want to kill. He said, no one can say, I am not the president. No one can say, I don't want you to be out of the president. Killing the kids. This is the first kid he died. His name is Hamza al-Khalid. Actually, the people didn't believe that. This person, the president said, the president said he raped the women of the officers in Syria. That what the people didn't believe. You know what I'm saying? People didn't believe that thing. Because you think that child can do it? 13 years old? Impossible. They took him for 1 week, put him to jail. When they take his body for his mother and father, that what happened for him. This is why the people were we want that president to go out. That's it. Just child say, I don't want you to be a president, and he just wrote something on the wall of his school, say, we don't want that regime to be our regime. They take him and they did what they did. When the police arrest the people, after 2 months, everything got changed. This is what can happen. Women in the jail, people see what they're doing to him. Very bad things in his back. get them in the street and they going up of them. Very, very bad. When the police arrest the people too, this is his brother, the president is his brother. He was taking a video or some people died. And it was like, some people buying that video in $200,000 just to show it to the people. See here, this is also kid. Actually, our president said the kids are very dangerous more than the adults. Someone asked him why. He said because these kids seeing what's going on in Syria. When they will become older, they will say that president's really bad. So he said, I'm gonna kill them before to kill their dads, because these are dangerous more than their fathers. Killing every day. On July 2011, every day in the news, killing. No day stop killing. Every day. Mother, people on the street, kids, also kids. Very bad. This is also some pictures. This is for kid. 5 boys. This is his father. Their father. All of them died at the same time. This is some kids also were in the hospital that once they go out and they died. They were born just 2 hours. Disaster in school, in Syrian schools. This is some Syrian schools. Actually, the army, always every 2 weeks, I was there. Every 2 weeks came to school and have some paper list of people want them. Sometimes principal can take the students out of school before to come to the army. But a lot of times they do what they did. They're just putting the students in the class and slap them and saying, who is your president, who is your God? If you say, it's not my God, it's the president of Syria, you will be in big problem. A lot of things happen. He will ask you, who is your God? You gotta say, the president. You can't say anything else. We came to armies. This is some people saying why we came to armies. We were just revolution. The people are killing every day. When you just think about it. If someone in another state, the government kill them every day, what they are gonna do? Are they gonna defend themselves? Of course, they are gonna do it. So they became to armies, rebels, government. There's no choices, kill or to be killed. Compare between Syria before the war and after. This is Syria before. This is after. This is some church. After. Mosque. After. Church. A lot of stuff. So old. You are talking about 10,000, 15,000 years old. I know the World War I didn't happen in Syria. It was sometimes it happened in Syria, but not like that. Not like that. I didn't think that's gonna happen in Syria when I was like you guys. Also just compare. The old building in my city, Aleppo, for the government. This is before and this is after. Before, after. Before, after. Before and after. There was, I don't know what's called in English. That's it. Yeah. Also compare. This is on 1962, 2012. Syria before the war. This is how it was Syria. I mean, it was good, but it was good for me because my dad was in a good situation. He was a dentist, but the people who go to his clinic, they don't have money. There's nothing for them. Just living every day. They don't have dream. Just nothing. They just think about how we are gonna live this day. So was it here? Also Syria before the war. Christmas in 2010. Syria. The Syrian people became refugees. There is more than 8 million people became refugees in the whole world. I mean, wherever you go, you see someone is from Syria. Yesterday I was talking to my grandmother. She said her her relative went to Ghana in Africa. He says there's a lot of Syrian people there. I don't know, this is the first time Syrian people went to Africa, just became refugees. More than 8 million. This is Syrian camps. Angelina Jolie came to the Syrian camp in Turkey. This is some Syrian community in the US. Chemical weapons. Maybe a lot of you hear about that. On August 21, 2013, Syrian regime killed 5,000 people in one night. Most of them are kids. This is some pictures. And I think you'll see some videos now. My experience. When I was in Syria, I was like you guys. I was ninth grade. I did ninth grade 3 times. One in Syria, one in Egypt, one in. I didn't think that's gonna happen in my country. I didn't think that. I was in Syria. I was living. I said, I'll be a dentist like my dad. I'm not gonna. I didn't think my country will be like that. The university was disaster. This is some pictures for. I'm calling him. He's killer. He's a big killer. Yeah. This is like very bad. You have a dream and you think you are gonna do it, and just something happened between them. You can't compare like that. My message for you guys: if you want to do anything, just think about it before. You have an opportunity to study. More than 3 million people like me. They're smarter than me. One of them died, some of them died, some of them in the jail, some of them just working to get their parents. Some of them, I don't hear about them anything, but I'm having 2 friends, one of them in France and one of them in Squid. So I'm calling them every time. They told me we have like 7 of my friends. We don't know about them anything. Maybe in the jail, maybe they died. Because in the street, you can't walk. And you see the bodies, people are died, and you can't take them. You can't just walk and go away to your home. You can't stop. Airplanes, every time. Like 24 hours, bombs. There's no stopping. I am one of the people who are saying we have to become 2 armies, but now I'm really feeling bad because I didn't think that's gonna happen. I thought just like it will be just 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, that's it. We'll be back. But every time it's getting dangerous, very dangerous. We started in knives, then sticks, electricity, then shots, then bombs, then tanks, then airplanes. Lastly was the chemical weapons. I don't know what's gonna be next. Who knows? That regime very bad, and some people give them money. Mr. Hoffman, Russia and Iran. They want him to be president. I think it's the World War III, but it's not like for the whole world. It's just in Syria, because U.S. and France and Britain do not want Russia and Iran and Syrian president to be the powerful in the world. So they make it just like America now helping the Syrian Free Army, and the Russian now helping the president. Who will win? He will be the power. He will get the power. I'm having 3 videos.
Okay.
I mean, it will be very bad.
So do you want us to watch the first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, the YouTube thing, that makes sense.
You want?
The YouTube thing that Keith was saying we can't get on YouTube.
It started working.
Oh, did it? Good.
Give me just a second. control and then put. It's it's just doing the box whenever I press control.
Use it for sketching.
Oh, that's me.
No, I'll let him
Oh,
get the
oh,
words
sorry.
and caption.
That's me. They killed some children in another city, but I'm scared. Do not kill me after them. Before and after. There is a dad with his child. He said, "Why are you leaving my brother at the street?" He said, "Your brother is not gonna come again." He said, "My body doesn't need a lot of knives, just one shot." Massively from Iraq's students to the United Nations stop killing the kids. When she was born, she just born. Kill me, but leave what? What's